And as it comes to the work that Jesus started, we see in the gospel according to Luke chapter 4, when the book and the scroll of Isaiah was given to him, it tells us that he found the place. They didn't give him the place. He found the place where it was written, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim release to the captives and recovery of sight to the blind, to set free those who are oppressed, to proclaim the favorable year of the Lord." And if your only word to the poor is get a job, if your only word to the sick is don't get sick, if your only word to the blind and faithless is to condemn them to hell, if your only word for the oppressed is to come out of their victim mentality, then you have missed the pregnant message of Jesus and are neglecting the mission of Christ. The message of Christ condemns and it delivers. It's a message that cuts and heals. It's a message that divides and reconciles. The good news of the gospel came all the way from heaven down to save us. The Word made flesh, suffered our shame, and paid our debt for sin. Yet there is a band or a brand of Christianity that only wants to talk about individual responsibility and personal accountability. Tell me, how can people who've been saved by grace and justified by the blood of an innocent man forget to talk about grace? How can people, admittedly dead in their sins, forget to talk about mercy? How can people who needed to be snatched from the grips of death not leave room for God's redemptive work in a biased system and structure? My Bible still says, "Blessed are the gentle, blessed are the merciful, blessed are the pure in heart, blessed are the peacemakers." Saints, we've got to preach Christ and preach him crucified. Because Jesus' crucifixion, it not only speaks of what he did in order to save us, but it also speaks of what we've been left here to do. Church, we need to be prepared to oppose people who we will undoubtedly come across.